This is Dr. Barbara Blackburn, and I'd like to talk with you today about rigor. Now, if you think of the term rigor, you may be thinking that that means giving students more work to do, doubling the homework, or it's something that only honor students can do. But rigor is none of those things. Rigor is creating an environment in which each student is expected to learn at high levels, each student is supported so he or she can learn at high levels, and each student demonstrates learning at high levels. Now let's look at each of those. First, you need an environment that supports rigor. That means it should be motivating. You should tap into students' intrinsic motivation. It also needs to be safe and secure because students who are attempting rigorous work are taking a risk, and so they need to feel safe to do so. Then you need to have high expectations. Now, we've always known we should have high expectations, but sometimes we don't really act on those expectations. For example, you may ask a higher order question, but if the student doesn't answer correctly, you may move on to the next student, and that's not having high expectations. What you need to do is stick with that student and guide them to the answer so that they will give you a more in-depth answer. Next, you want to support students so that they can learn at rigorous levels. And this can come in a variety of ways. You can use graphic organizers, you can model what good looks like so that students know what that is. You can model your thinking. There's just a variety of ways to do scaffolding. And finally, students need to demonstrate their learning at high levels. That means, for example, instead of summarizing what they've read, they should tell what they read, provide evidence for their opinion, and take it in a new direction, make a real-world connection to what they've read. And that's different from basic summarization. If you'd like to find out more information, visit my website at www.barbarablackburnonline.com.